Okay, c4. I guess I'll play this. I would like to play Benoni, but my opponent might not afford me that privilege. We'll see. Nice. So we do get a Benoni. They're supposed to play this. Then I take it, take with the pawn, get this, and I'll be pretty happy with my ability to learn from this position. This certainly isn't a position I'm most likely to win from, but it's a position I need to learn to win in the future, I guess. I don't think I've ever played the Benoni, actually. I don't think I've ever had this position as the black side. Take it, take the pawn, play this. I don't think I had to take immediately, but I think it's the most usual way of playing. This move worries me in that I'm not sure I'm gonna know how to deal with it necessarily. I believe after this you can just push the pawn though. I think this is very normal. And I don't think they should be able to apply too much pressure here. As slightly concerned I am about this move. I do believe this is the continuation though. And I would like to be able to develop this, but it's going to come with f3. I want that to happen first. Before this bishop move, they might stop it with h3. There are positions where b4 works, and I have to potentially look out for those. But those are after like castling almost always, because I think rook e8 is an important possibility. I think those positions also arise with this knight f3 move included as well. What was my reasoning behind that? I think just because rook e8, so I need, and I need to be putting pressure on this with this and maybe the rook too. So this is an interesting move, because I really don't want to move my bishop here, because it blocks the knight. But I don't think I really get a choice, and they might just trade. If they trade, I should be in a very good position, but I assume they're going to move the bishop back, maybe to c4, or even e4, and my bishop's going to be misplaced. Although, that also seems like a move which takes a lot of knowledge, and I'm not sure that they're going to do that. Granted, I don't really know anything about the Benoni, but I'm pretty confident I'm right. But I feel like I play better strategically than my opponents do, pretty consistently. So that's an advantage I might have. So I do believe taking it's probably best. I just want to get this bishop off the board, because this bishop's my problem piece. Now once they take it, I'm not gonna, play any games. We are going to politely request this knight move. And it seems like I have no problems now. I could push b4. If I do push b4 after, let's say, this knight goes back, I push b4, they play a4. This seems a little problematic. That seems questionable, but they are trying to get to this square, which, almost makes sense, except, what if I just play b4? They're gonna have to go here, and it's like, why would you want to go there? I'm gonna play b4 immediately, I think. And as long as I can get this move played, which I of course can, there should be absolutely no struggles ever. I don't know what this does. I think they're just trying to move the queen and apply more pressure. not really a big concern of mine. Also thoughts maybe ideas like this in the future. I think I'm gonna just start with this one. Unless there's reason to castle first, because if I ideas like, I don't know, this for example, and then trading. You know what, I am going to trade just because, or I mean castle, just because it's very principled. But I don't think these two moves I think knight to d7 and castles transpose completely. My position is very good. I'm better, I think, but not much better. Really, my opponent has no issues, I feel like, other than their knights are really poorly placed. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is also a ridiculous place, and it's thought maybe f3. Should that ever be something of note? I'm just gonna play this immediately. Moves like h6 are considerable, but I really don't think I need to, because as long as I'm getting this rook e8 move in, then they can't ever just force a trade, because I just go back to h8 with the bishop. It's also worth noting that this pawn is spied, but I don't immediately have a way of capitalizing on that. This is kind of making me think maybe I should have moved my queen earlier, because then there's more room for them to mess up here, but they probably wouldn't have. And let's hope Jesse, I think in terms of like actual solid play, I have played like equally to the other plans. I think the other plans, I really think castling and this move and moving the queen probably do all transpose, but the queen is the most flexible piece to move, so it is the least likely transpose, and that's kind of what I would need to do to get out of this pin to maybe give my bishop some scope, but it's not even really doing anything, because it's not like the knight can take this, because this hangs, and it really takes a lot of moves. They play that, which is wise. Continuing with this idea that maybe my rook is definitely going here, and my queen might choose a different square. I'm going to move my rook here immediately. I just continue to get that going. I'm curious about how they would react to h6 and whether or not that's good. It's probably not, but like h6 here, for example. That conceptually interests me, but I don't really see what's happening, and I don't want the bishop getting on this diagonal, because this pawn is unprotected. I could just move the queen, of course, but I don't want to provoke it. Okay. This is worth noting that these two pieces leave the file. There's a tactic here, but not really the case currently, or for the foreseeable future. So this is one square which interests me. I also could consider playing this. This might run into this bishop move later, but I mean, I don't think them playing that is a big deal in my mind. I think I just want to get out of this pin while protecting the pawn, and this square seems more useful than this square. Although this square, you know, can line up here, although I don't really care about the lining up. But also another thing is it means that a knight coming here isn't gaining a tempo. But when is the knight going to come here? I don't really see that happening. I have a great square for my knight here. I might even try something like that. And I guess my rook's going to c8. As much as I was earlier thinking d8, I don't really see what that's doing. They play this, which is a smart move, making this less feasible, because I do want to open up the c-file. I think sometime in the future it just doesn't seem currently all too viable. This move seems to do something. They can't really be playing this move, even if they prepare it. I don't think the attack's worth it for them, but I could be wrong. also threatening this, although I don't know what's coming of that. Because after, like, this, for example, now what? Nothing. So we're gonna start with knight here, I think. I'm not confident this is the best way to play the position. Maybe it is making these ideas better while not actually accomplishing anything, but I can't think of anything better than playing this. I could be incorrect for doing this, though. I should consider maybe plans of a5, I think. Although I don't quite like them, but I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing. You know, how is something like that? You gotta consider again, giving the knight this strong square. Not really a fan. I feel better, but I don't feel a plan to take advantage of that. I don't think I'm much better though, just a little bit. But I do feel like I've been doing everything right. Unless this knight idea is wrong. Well, I'll play this. There could be an argument made for going to g4 and then taking the knight, and I can establish the piece there, but I don't really think that's necessary or really better. Seems like rook c8 is the only logical continuation here, and with the support of the knight should be good. The rook here and pushing the pawn. The issue is that they're going to be contesting it with their own rook, and I think if they do takes, and I just don't have enough on that square, do I? Or maybe I do. I have a rook on c8. I don't know. Well, let's say they also have rook c8. They play rook c8. Rook c1. No, I do have enough material protecting it, at least immediately. I have to ask whether long-term I do, but I do immediately. That's a reasonable move, certainly. What happens if I attack the knight? I don't think much of anything happens in that case. Here. Oh. Wait, don't I win a pawn? Wait. That could be good for me. I mean, they can of course defend it with the bishop or the queen, but that seems quite questionable, especially if the queen there's that, with the bishop, I'm not sure I care. And I even have threats of this anyways. So if I go here, they go here, I go here, you know, I have to worry about my queen getting trapped, but I think with the knight here, I should be able to find a way. Here. Presumably they would have to... Well, this pawn's also hanging, so it gives me even more room, because the knight's there. I think this is fine. Has this been here for a while? Yeah, maybe that idea has been existing. So maybe I missed that. Now I get it with the better positions, that's nice. I also, don't forget, I have this move, opening up the bishop. Which almost makes me want to take this immediately. Because if they attack here, well, I guess if they take here, I can just take with the bishop. Instead of the knight, which it feels more natural to take with the knight, but yeah. Seems to me that I do just win a pawn. Alternatives are like including this and all that. I don't know why something like this would concern me. I'd probably just take like this. You know, they take here, I take here, and maybe if they go for something like this, well then I can just retreat. As long as I can retreat, I'm fine. I would like to thank them for trying to, you know, X-ray. I don't think it's called an X-ray with the bishop, but whatever. X-ray my queen, because that made me notice that I should go for this. Oh, also, if they were to do this in the other line, I would have this, which is cool. As long as my queen doesn't get trapped, I should be very happy, because as long as my queen doesn't get trapped, I'm up a pawn. With a better position otherwise, too. Better position in every way. Also, it is worth noting that this pawn is almost on the chopping block. This being my first game with the Benoni is giving me a great impression that I feel like won't stick, or maybe it will. I wish there were better options against e4 though. You know, I'm doing this all to learn the modern, but other than the modern, or even maybe including the modern, I mean, it just feels like there's nothing. After e4, I feel like you kind of have to play e5. Or the French, or the Sicilian. Whereas I feel like against d4 there are more options. Because the Pirc, to me, seems to be exceptionally terrible, and its only real advantage, or its only real strategically interesting point is that it causes the opponent to play aggressively because they have better, you know, odds of winning that way. So that gives you the ability to do so, but it just seems like it's just giving you like a bad position. I really don't get the Pirc, because the lines I look at, I go, no, I don't think there's really a benefit to playing this over like anything else. I don't know. Pirc's really weird. I don't quite get it, but it seems like with a modern, with more coverage over this, because I feel like the 150 attack kind of invalidates the point of playing the Pirc. Maybe it's not the best way to play against the Pirc, but I feel like it makes it so there's no like strategical point to it. So my idea was pushing this, and then they go here, and presumably I gotta trade this off, because if I don't, they're attacking this. So I'm not really sure I'm a fan of this. So push here, takes. I do believe this works. And I'm going to have a nice pass pawn. My extra pawn will be a pass pawn that's pretty protectable up the ranks, I believe. I'll continue calculating just to make sure I don't plunder the entire game, but it seems really difficult. Or they're going here. I don't know why I did that. They're going here. Seems okay, or they are going there, apparently. Oh, they're attacking this, and also threatening this here. They gotta move the bishop, I would think. What are they gonna do about this? I think I should start with this one actually, though. Because if I play this first and they play here, and I play here, it's less strong of a fork. I think this immediately makes more sense. I don't like giving up this, but should be fine with this and this. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean it's protected that way. I think they're gonna take like this and just try to own me. So here we'll go here. I'm threatening to win the rook. So they're gonna play this knight move, I think, or this bishop move. After which I'm gonna have to defend like this, I think, which is very scary for the record because of this. And if they ever try this, I should have this under my disposal. If they take with the queen, I should be able to take the knight here, I would assume. So, wait, what move was I? I was expecting this, I think, because it defends the rook. And it attacks this pawn. After which, I feel fairly forced to play this. But, should they follow up with the only move which I deem slightly... The rook's hanging, no? Like, that's just a dead rook? There are no checks. You know, if I'm trapped after this, I almost want to lose the game. I mean, this is just a rook, no? I don't see the discovery. King is on a light square, so there's no even chance of this somehow doing anything. Well, I guess maybe a knight forces movement, but yeah, I mean, obviously none of that works, because, you know, a billion reasons. You know, it works so little that I can't even explain how little it works, because it's so, like, redundant, because it doesn't work in any way. Yeah, so they have nothing, they just lost a rook. Unfortunately, I don't have a pass pawn, but I think I will be able to live with that. Wait, why was I expecting the pass pawn? Because I was expecting them to move the knight here, after which I could take it. But instead they moved to this square. So yeah, this should be incredibly simple to convert. I mean, their bishop can't even go here. But with this much material, I'm not even worried about the bishop going here. And especially because they lost this trade. And, I mean, I could literally sacrifice my knight and still be okay, considering I'm up a rook and a pawn, so. What did they do? They moved their knight here. I just don't see how that's gonna ever do anything. So I could be extra safe and maybe... well, my queen's getting sort of almost kind of trapped. We can pretend, I guess. But this and this, so... this forcing the trade seems actually useful, so... That's nice. They want to take here. You know... Oh well. Maybe I should be playing this. And let's see. That is actually quite annoying. I also want to play like this. And this or this. My fear is that my queen is severely restricted in its squares, but how are they gonna create an issue? They'd have to like play like that. Then they'd have to like move the bishop to like here. And now I am sort of trapped. But if they were to move the queen there, I could just take like this. If they go here, then what? Well, then I also have this square, no? I also have an idea of, you know, attacking the rook. And if they go here... How are we following up, though? Well, I have this also, which is scary. Here, and it's just nice, but it's not nice enough. I don't think there are any combo ideas. Actually, maybe. What was my idea? Well, my idea was no. Yeah. Because I can't take it and then get the rook tamed or whatever. Because the rook's here. Maybe that was kind of hope chessy for me. I mean, this square can't be that bad. If they play this, that's extra weakening. And I can maybe even try this and no longer hanging. So I think maybe I will just defend it. I like this. So I just need to look for after this, and I think the fear was this move or this move. Well, this move allows this. So I was more scared of, well, this move also allows this though. So I'm gonna assume I'm safe, and I'm just gonna play this move. And they want to attack the bishop. Again, now we have multiple pieces seeing this. Granted, the knight's taking, but I'm also attacking the rook, so I can maybe stop the knight from taking immediately. I believe this, and then I have ideas of this, which gets me out of trouble. I could also technically take it, you know. Okay. What does this move do? It threatens this here. But that there is covered by the bishop currently. So the question is, can it always be covered by the bishop, or is there a threat there? For example, if they were to take, go here, am I trapped? Well, no, because I have this square. How are they going to attack me on this square with the rook on this file? That doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to start pushing, I think. Oh, that doesn't move up too, only moves up one. Oops. But yeah, I don't see the danger. I should still fear it probably, but... mean, I think if I'm gonna... Huh. Doesn't going to the square also help me immediately, though? Because of ideas like this... Now what? Is there a knight going anywhere? Like, it just doesn't seem so. But and also there's that. Maybe I want to keep that square around. If takes, check. Now if they push, it's true that the pawn is kind of hanging. And I have no ability to move this here. So right now I'm a little annoyed with this possibility because of this. Although if I were to take, the queen's hanging. So I'm not so annoyed. I do think I will keep this square around, as much as I also think pushing like that is also important. But what was the line I saw? This. And I was thinking, well, okay, if the knight goes here and there, what is my plan? Oh, the piece is hanging. Rook's hanging currently. I should just not be afraid of that, I think. And I should try to get this knight off the board. And I think to do that, I should try to play this. But I don't really see how that's helping me. I would love to get to this square. I don't know about that. Well, I want this square, but really, like, come on. How is this square helping me? How is it helping me? Also, wait, let's remember what happens in the line, like, this. Well, I just go here and here, so that's why I'm trying to keep this square. I think that's the line why I wanted to keep that square around. If I go here, does anything matter? No. And this covers that if it matters, which it probably doesn't, but I need to get this knight moving somewhere useful. The other way of doing that is this, but that's just because they're knight kind of tempos. So I'm going to play this. I think this is safe. What does that move do other than give me another way of hurting the rook? I mean, it moves out of this. Are there any cool tactics? Probably not. I'll just continue moving the knight here. There's also this square. Yeah, I like it. My one fear is maybe like this is annoying, but I can just presumably just retreat it and be fine. They no longer have a threat here. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking I'd take it. Take, go here, and just retreat and be safe. I mean, maybe I don't have to take it though. Probably would be the wise option, and they're low on time. Also, I have this square if ever needed. Ooh, but that fork is annoying. So maybe I'll take it, but I won't immediately do that. I'll play this instead, so that I'm not getting forked. No, but I'm never getting forked because of this move here. So yeah, I will take it. I'll go here. And if they ever want to do this, well, the queen. So, yeah. They might try like this. But yeah, I'll have this here, so. Also, if I want to deal with all this pass pawn nonsense, this could at some point become a move. I mean, it's still winning if I do this. That's just getting owned, but I'm sure my opponents saw that and they were just like, yeah, it's my best shot. Now here the question is, how do I want to do this? I could theoretically take this, probably shouldn't, especially with the rook. Not with the rook. No, that's not even a consideration with the rook there. Considering this pawn here, I'm going to go here instead of here, because this isn't even a square to begin with. And they're just making moves, whatever. I'm just going to push this pawn, get an opening into the position. If they want to have the rook babysit it, and so be it. And this is a square now. Should be a very easy conversion. If they take it, it's good for me, even. And I'm not even going to try to win it back like this. I'm going to move my rook to the b file and push this. I guess I'll move it all the way down because I would like to be able to take like that. Back rank me, but it's not gonna happen. I guess here I just get that behind the pawn. I mean, whatever. I didn't see this before, actually. I should have played that. Is there ever a checkmate? Do I care what's happening? I don't know, it doesn't matter. They can't even deal with this pawn, actually, which is funny. And now it should probably be like checkmate in 4, if I had to guess. I don't know. Is that mate 1? No, it's not. I have no clue what the quickest mate is. I mean, the quickest mate in terms of time is just moving the pieces. And not calculating it. Or maybe it is calculating it, because they're going to think to try to... Okay, they resigned. Very good. So, that was a very nice game. Making up all that elo I lost from being tired and being bad and this and that and, you know, playing nonsense. I think I went from like 5 losses in a row to now 3 wins. So we're doing something. Okay, 99.9. Oof. I lost that 0.1. Okay, they played c4, and I tried to encourage them to play Benoni, because that's what I'm trying to learn as my first step to learning the modern. So we get a Benoni, they push, takes, push. Play this. Okay, they want this knight move. I think that's weird though. I guess it makes sense with their bishop here and all that. They're not really going to be able to easily go after this pawn. But my idea, I mean, I guess takes is kind of weird, but this might be the best move, I don't know. So after this, or no, oh my god, that was the move I played. Oopsies. So this move, which computer slightly prefers, I guess it's kind of the same thing, though. Yeah, or well, that doesn't tell me. I can look at the eval bar though, and not wait for this. I mean, whatever. It's so useless. Let's just click analysis. I don't know. It's just like I feel like the bishop. I guess it will find squares in the future, and it's a bishop, so you know it's pretty nice. But the knight's controlling this, and the knight is like more thematic to me here than the bishop. So I almost preferred the knight over the bishop, but it also would make sense to me that the bishop's better, I guess. So they do this. And I just want to get the pieces out there. Here I gain tempo with a4, and I assume I played b4 immediately after, or b5 rather. a3, b5. Oh! What did I miss? I'm not looking at the engine. I'm trying to figure this out. Really, you're telling me that I missed something here. The move queen to a4, I guess, because they have to pin the pawn to the rook for this to make any sense to me. But afterwards, I would just play knight d7, and I'm still maybe a little confused. They want knight takes d6 check. And oh, because there's the e5 fork. I see. So I think it's this, and then e5. Yeah. So that doesn't actually work. So I found a way to lose the game, but the rest I think is pretty smooth sailing. So then here I play b5, which the engine immediately went to as being wrong, but then I guess after thinking more, I thought it was fine. I don't know what really happened there with it. Eval bar, but yeah, okay. It considers it and castling to be fairly equivalent. I was just thinking maybe after castles, and this square could be used to do something, but I don't think that's really the case. Seems like it's kind of wasting time. Whereas it's the same thing as if you go here and here and here and here. So yeah, makes sense to me. That castling is just as adequate, if not ever so slightly better. But they do this, which I didn't really understand. They wanted the ability to use the f-pawn, I suppose, but I mean, they're defending this and allowing f3 or f4. Just didn't seem right to me. So I castle. They went h6, which was actually something I was kind of interested in, but I just don't really see what I'm doing here. And honestly, I thought even a move like this might be a bit annoying, but oops, I didn't mean to play that, although it would be a fine move. But I guess you just have this move, and it's like, why was any of that played? And but if they go back, I also don't see the benefit, but it gives potential g5 in the future, and I suppose having the pawn in h6 isn't too much of a weakness, and it's probably fine. Okay, we both castle. I played this knight move, which makes sense. They won h6 again, so I kept missing that idea. Or I was thinking about the idea, but I was thinking incorrectly about it, and misevaluating what came out of h6. Okay, play rook e1. Still wants h6. I mean, I'm curious, is there any other move? No, it's just those two. Oh, c4. Also kind of an idea, but I don't know, I thought giving us both the c5 was kind of weird. I wanted to squeeze more out of the pawns. Here actually showing rook e8 is even being better than h6, which is interesting. But yeah, I really wanted to squeeze the most out of the pawns, so I don't play that first. But the reality is you probably can't really squeeze as much out of the pawns, much more than just starting with this and, you know, allowing this to happen or whatever in the future if they play properly. play rook e1. They're focusing here. We want c4. I play this, which is incorrect. Although not as incorrect as a mistake. Okay, went down to 0.8, but yeah, the initial weak evaluation here, I assume this evaluation is stronger than this evaluation. I assume the analysis bar is more correct. I mean, yeah, if I should be playing c4, which I guess I was, I wasn't aware enough of its power. You know, of course I'm considering it one of my main plans. I just didn't think it was that much more valuable than playing it whenever, and I didn't think allowing b3 ever was too big of a deal, truthfully. And now here they allow queen a5, which isn't even the top move, but h6 probably leads to queen a5 in the future. Although after trades they do get an extra tempo to deal with things, so I find that a bit weird. Okay, once knight takes, and you know, here they can deal with this maybe more so. But granted, they don't really have a good way, and positionally it seems kind of bad. But I'm surprised the bishop is just teamed so good, because I feel like that's the only way you justify it, because this plan seems really strong to me. Like, if they play this, I don't think there's ever any issues. Let's say they play knight c2, which is the top engine move. I can just take it. And the idea that this, and a position where, you know, I am good positionally, but, you know, I haven't won the pawn, and maybe they put up some fight, are the same as weird to me. Although maybe I'm forcing the win of it anyways. You know, I'm not the most confident. But this happens. He wants eg4. Interesting. Really? That's inexplicable to me. Maybe it has some relation to this, this, and of course the knight would be covering this square should the bishop go there. But yeah, I don't know. I play this, which isn't too bad. It's, I mean, pretty much the same thing as this in my mind. What it really wants is queen a5. But actually, eg4 is so much ahead of everything else, and I think it's because this threat is just so massive, and it's kind of the same thing as playing queen a5, because you're going to be able to play queen a5 anyways, because they're going to have to deal with the threat. And so yeah. But I get it wrong. I play this. I don't notice it. Here they play this, which kind of forces me to notice queen a5. They want knight takes first. Actually, did I play knight takes first? No, I played this first. Okay. Also, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's depends on how long you let the engine sit. As long as it's close enough in eval, or even if it's not close in eval, but still very strong. I'm not too mad at myself, or mad at myself at all. So it wants knight takes first. What's the difference? If I play this, they can play takes here, I guess, which is yeah, but I thought, you know, taking with the bishop, and it's good enough. I guess maybe f4 is annoying, or whatever. Oh, now knight c4 is possible. I completely overlooked that, actually, which is really bad. So after this, I might have blundered, and I probably would have taken with the bishop, but had I realized that the bishop takes runs into this fork, which is possible, I would have noticed that after playing it, then I would have still had this pretty strong position. And actually they're still forced to move this. Knight c2 takes, and, you know, takes. So yeah. Ooh, something was wrong there actually, from black, because wasn't it only like 0.8? No, I think the engine just is very weak, and it didn't realize until after takes just how strong it is. Like the amount it was calculating too, like one move further makes it seem like so much stronger than it was. So I play this to avoid tribulations. I do believe I thought that this would still be fine, but I thought that this was a safer concept, and I thought inducing this is pretty strong. I'm not really too worried about how we're looking at the other line. Here they play this. this just plunders the rook. Do this. We will play this, it's fine. Bishop f8 was best, which I thought about actually, I think. I do believe I at least thought about it in my head if I didn't verbalize it. I probably did verbalize it though. But this I think is also fine. Not like there's anything they can really do. This does hang pawn, right? And it's not like an issue if I take it. Okay, so yeah, I was right in that, and as long as I'm not, you know, losing the queen, I'm winning the game. So, play this. Bishop f4 was best, because this would be met with this. The queen wasn't defended. Now I play bishop f4, just with the idea that I'm skewering two pieces, and that can't be bad here. And now they go back though, defending the skewer, but after this, I'm pretty happy because the knight is no longer harassing me, and I feel like I can go back to this square. Knight takes e4 actually is the top move, but that requires some calculation. I just want to go here and be safe. They play this, and I can get a nice queen trade. And I know I didn't play optimally here, but there's no point in calculating all that and worrying too much about it. You know, I'm just playing moves. Whatever. And here, this is ridiculous. Actually, this might be my least favorite move in the entire game, just because c4 is so much so obviously like better, but it's like, it just like fundamentally it's just so clearly better, but I didn't consider the move, so I played something so optimally, and there's just some way in which this gets to you, and it's like, ugh, really gross that you didn't play that, even though it really doesn't matter. Be able to take it, I'm able to push it, and they don't have anything. And this is the quickest way to mate. Here's what? Is this fine? No, that'd be taken. But you can go here, and then the next move is made. Okay. I could get 1800 right now, or I mean, I guess well, of course I'd have to win. And I'd have to get somebody which I can get 8 points from, but I could edit my range, because currently it's like negative 100 points, so 100 points below me up to 200 points above me. But I could make it so it's only 25 points below me at most, which would be +8 for winning. Or maybe if it's exactly 25, it's not, because I feel like something's weird happened to me in that regard, but maybe I'm also imagining things. Okay. Anyways, that's it. Oh, we're now seeing their rating. Oh, actually, I should go back and reassess the things that I thought were noteworthy. Or really, there are a couple of things I thought were noteworthy, but the real one that I want to assess, actually I don't remember. Oh, it was the tactic, I think. It's probably really the only thing worth putting extra thought into. This is also interesting, the fact that this is, I mean, technically moving the knight here was better according to the engine, but I would just call it equal considering how close it is. Just illustrating how strong the bishop would be still. But yeah, here, tactic was this, he takes, and then e4. I need to consider that if this pawn drops, and I take back with a piece, then the pawn's going to be able to go to e4, and I'm probably going to have a knight and a queen getting forked there. So that's a very instructive moment, and something that I think will be valuable in the future to have at the top of my mind. This is actually something that I assume will be a very common tactic, because the queen is often the sole defender of this, and piece could take it, and I will often have a knight here, and then the pawn will almost always be able to do this early game. So yeah, that's very, very important for me to realize. Okay, I think that will be all, as there were some slight things, one slight mistake in calculation, but that wasn't really an issue strategically, and everything was fine, very smooth. Okay, very good.